Inspections are important because it does two things. I think it keeps the tenants safe by providing a standard of living. And it does keep landlords on their toes.
Well, the inspections are very, very important because number one, they keep landlords on their toes to make sure that their properties are kept up to par. And it is also for the safety of the tenants that you're renting to make sure that they are in a good environment.
Well, one of the big benefits and perks of being part of the Excellence Program is that aside from having an inspection once a year, it's once every 2 years, and that's a very big plus. It kind of like gives us a breather, and it lets the tenant know that our units are at top notch.
Benefit, I think the biggest benefit I like is having every 2 years, having an inspection every 2 years instead of every year. I had all my units at one time, which was about, at that time, it was about 48 of them were all on the 2 years and all the benefits.
I encourage my tenants that when the inspector does come to also be there so that they can see exactly what the inspector is saying. If there are any violations, they can see what the violation is as well. And that keeps them on their toes, which keeps me on my toes in reference to, hey, I know the landlord is supposed to rectify this problem and that problem.
It secures the tenant or prospective tenant for a place that their place is safe and up to code.
You have to pay attention to detail. And it's one of the things that I always have problems with my own workers on, is teaching these guys, because it's repetition. We do the same things over and over again, and I still have a hard time getting these guys to pay attention to detail, but that's what it is. And you guys, your inspectors come in and they pay attention to detail, which is good. So you can pass 2 in a row, but you have to take the time to be prepared for the inspection. And I think the inspectors really appreciate it. And there's times where you'll see caulk missing on something and there's a gap, and they'll tell you, hey, look, hit that real quick. And they'll work with you. They don't wait, they keep moving, but you build a rapport with these guys as well. And if you're missing caulk or the doorknob's not tight enough, but generally that won't happen if you're paying attention to detail.
CHA has made us excellent property owners because, like I say, of the knowledge that we have gained through the workshop. And yeah, I guess you could use the word committed, but I don't even think of it as being committed. I enjoy coming to the workshops. I enjoy meeting other landlords. If someone has a problem, usually there's someone who have had that problem and they've been able to rectify it, and they share that information.
When I started here with the company that I started with, I made a promise to my owner to tell him that I was literally going to make CHA my baby, because, and I mean by that I really wanted to know the ins and the outs of CHA. What's the benefits for us to work with you all, and how do you benefit the community? And by far, I'm very impressed. And that made me want to push to being part of the Owner Excellence Program. And by doing that, we, try to make sure that we pass inspections on the first try. So we've gotten to that point, and my long time goal would be to try to get most of or all of our properties on the Owner Excellence Program.